Hey guys, JH, welcome to Practice Tee. Okay, today just a little video, but not a lot of technical stuff in it. This is more neural approach rather than physical, mechanical approach. And a couple of the guys have asked me, what do you do and what do you use as a mechanism on the golf course when you're coming down the stretch and you're leaking oil and you want to keep everything together and there's a crucial shot coming up and just take the heat out of the shot. Well guys, I used to have the ability, maybe because of my racing background, racing cars and motorcycles and stuff, that I never got nervous playing golf because it was not a life and death situation. But having said that, I mean, I know world-class drivers, like Indianapolis drivers, that got very nervous playing golf. I never did. But so that helped me. But something that really I thought would be so simplistic as a help mechanism for you that I just thought I'd do a video on it today, and it was something that I got from Mo Norman. Mo Norman said the reason he could hit the ball straight where he wanted it to go with no pressure was because of the thought orientation he had for the shot. Now once he worked out where he wanted to go in the shot, the target became irrelevant in terms of the flag on the green. And he said he didn't really aim at the flag on the green. What he did was he picked, if there were clouds in the sky, something like that, he'd pick a cloud in the sky and he would aim for that cloud. Now if it was like today, which is a beautiful blue clear sky with no reference points, what he did was he saw the word accuracy in big black 40-foot high letters in the sky, the word accuracy, and he used to aim for the U in accuracy. Now think about that. Think about that as a mental picture. He looks out there, he sees the word accuracy, and he's aiming for the U in accuracy. Or when there's clouds, he's aiming for a reference cloud. Now I said to him, Mo, why? Why did you adopt that outlook? And he said, because in the sky there's no hazards in the sky. There's no hazards in the sky. All you're doing is seeing that point of reference up there with no hazards associated with it. So it takes out all that information of that water on the right, you know, the bunker there, all the other extraneous things that are going to put pressure on you. If you can have just one point of reference and it's a cloud in the sky or the word accuracy and you're aiming for the word U and those big 40-foot high letters, I promise you guys, it works. I mean, from that day on, every time I got on the tee, I just look out there for those reference points. If there was a cloud there, I'd use the cloud as the reference. But if there wasn't, it was just that word accuracy. Now think about that. I mean, how simplistic is that? And the reply to my question to him, you know, why did you use that? And he said, because there's no hazards in the sky. He said, all the hazards are down here. You take all that out of the equation. And guys, that just takes a lot of pressure off. A lot of pressure off the shot. Now, it's easy for me to say, I never felt any pressure, and it was easy for me to hit golf shots because they were golf shots. They weren't like missing your braking marker going into a corner with a Armco fence there or something like that, or falling off the bike at missing a braking point or something. You knew you were going to get hurt if that happened. Well, I'm not going to get hurt playing golf ever. So for me, that was the reason that I never felt any pressure. But the other thing was, guys, that I had really good focus. And if I was going to play a shot, it was a crucial shot, and this is before I adopted the Mo Norman philosophy of no hazards in the sky with the word accuracy and aiming at the U. If I had a little delicate shot over a bunker to a flag and it was last hole and the money on the line or something like that, it wasn't so much the pressure, but what I wanted to do was make sure I hit the shot well enough to get a result where I could get the ball to where I wanted, close to the flag. And to do that, I had to make sure that the quality of the shot was high and the execution of the shot was high. And what helped me on little shots like that, guys, or on any critical iron shot of that nature, was simply this, that I really did focus in on a portion of the golf ball to look at and to deliver my golf club to. Once I set up to the shot where I knew where I wanted to go and I got into position here, I never ever related back to the target anymore, because all the setting up is relative to the distance, the shot I want, and where I'm aligned. And really, that target there, I can have absolutely no influence on it anymore. I can't have any influence on that target, so there's not really any point in thinking about the target. All my emphasis and my concentration and my fixation becomes the golf ball. And guys, all I tried to do was make sure that I got the golf club onto the golf ball as efficiently as I could. And by efficiently, I mean I would pick a dimple on the back of the golf ball, because something as absolute as a dimple or a mark on the ball, or if the name was there, the orientation was there, and the ball was in that orientation. Guys, I would really see that ball and I wouldn't take my eyes off it, to the extent that when I wanted to hit it, I really wanted to burn my vision like Superman X-ray vision into the back of the ball. That's all I ever thought about. I only thought about hitting the golf ball. I never thought about where the golf ball is going to go or what its end result was going to be. You know why? Because that puts pressure on you. You can't control the destiny of the golf ball after it's left the shot. All you can do is control the application of the golf club to the ball. That's all you can control. So being as pragmatic as I am, that's what I did. I basically took all that out because that puts pressure on. I can't control that, and the only thing I can control, and the golf ball's just there. The target's way up there. But all I have to do is get this on that from here. And guys, really, that's as simplistic as my thinking was. My thinking was, I just want to put this, or as Mo Norman says, this dumb guy on that dumb guy. That's all I ever wanted to do. But I wanted to be absolutely emphatic about the application of it and the diligence and the commitment to actually seeing the shot hit. Seeing it, trying to stay here. Big 5 o'clock nose, trying to really stay there. Really see it. And I got to tell you guys, whenever I did pull that off and I did execute, I always got a good shot. But my thinking was entirely different to most people. They say that they want to swing the club towards the target. Well, I just swung the club towards the golf ball. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to hit the golf ball. The end result was the end result. Once the ball is dispatched, I can't have any effect or any bearing on where it goes, so I don't bother. So that's all I did, guys. I really just wanted to put the golf club on the ball and see the golf club, if I could, hit the golf ball. You never do, but you want to just have the feeling and the visual. When I was hitting it really well, guys, and I was really bearing down and concentrating, I would hit the shot, the golf ball would disappear, and then where the ball used to be, there was a black spot, like a round, black, dark spot where the ball used to be, and then it would just dissipate into nothing. It would just go from really dark, concentrated black to nothing, and it just dissipated because my vision was still there where the ball used to be. So that's what I did, guys. That's how I took the pressure out of the shot. I never worried about the destination. I only worried about putting the golf club on the ball. And it should be easy to do that because the golf ball's just there. So we're just doing this. But thinking about I want to get this to go all the way out there to that target, that's too hard, guys. That puts too much pressure on. So guys, that's the process of eliminating pressure according to JH. That's what I used to do, and it used to work great for me. And I got to tell you that, you know, like from that day on when Mo said, you know, just aim at the word, the U in accuracy, you know, every time I step on the tee, I just, if there's no clouds, I just aim at U, and most of the time I knock that U clean out of the sky. Guys, it's just something I do, something that might help you. But one of the guys, a couple of the guys have asked for that, and I said I'd do it today. Have a look at that and let me know what you think.